Hello everybody. I feel like this is a topic no one has ever covered before. It's a topic of mental despair. Maybe it's a me problem, maybe someone will find it relatable, so please, if you find this relatable, go down in the comments, let me know. I really wanna know whether or not there are people who suffer the same issue as me. Playing killer is undoubtedly very fun, because most of the time you spend your time running away from the killer rather than actually killing the survivors. So playing killer rounds feels like a climax of your work that has been put into the game. There are also other factors that add up to the fun factor of the killer, that being money, XP, grinding, and all that kind of stuff. Because when you play killer, you get a lot more rewards than you would play survivor, due to killer rounds being a lot rarer. However, after spending maybe way too much time on this game, I no longer get any of that. Fun and thrill has gone away since I basically win every single dang time now. Money and experience is pointless because every single character now is at milestone 4. And money isn't exactly needed because the only 2 skins I need are golden skins, and they are obviously paid to lose as people know that you are a good player, because golden skins take at least a few days of playtime to accumulate. Thus, people target you more and won't leave you for last man standing. Another problem is that when you want to become killer, you do generators. Generators, in my opinion, suck because of how much reward it gives. So when you do a generator to give exactly the same rewards as using your main ability, which I think shouldn't be like that, because there are a bunch of generators, but actually helping the team requires skill. So you can get new levels on survivors without actually helping your team, and I think that's destructive playstyle. And I think that's a destructive playstyle, to be honest. But the main part is that when you do generators, you get malice. And I would have been fine with it giving like a little bit of malice, but it got to a point where you can get up to 12 malice in one game. 12 malice, man. Just for comparison, one day I decided to do a little experiment and just compare how much time would it take for a regular player to get a milestone 1 Shadletsky without doing generators. It took me about 3.5 hours of straight gameplay, with me landing consistently at least a couple of stuns every game. And in the result, I only got about 4 killer matches. However, in the same scenario where I did generators, it only took me about 2 hours. But I played 10 killer rounds. That's almost 3 times as much. It is 2.5, but still, and it's just so stupid. I really don't like it. I really wish that using your main ability gave more malice. But back to killer gameplay, I'm gonna be very real. Public servers barely have any teamwork. I think the main problem with that is that Forsaken is on Roblox, and Roblox is primarily a children's platform, so they don't exactly know how to cooperate with each other. If you take another big game, like, let's say, Dead by Daylight, even that game has more teamwork, bro. I don't really mind it, because saving the team as, let's say, a guest is very fun, actually. Sometimes you may stumble upon a pro or two in your match, and they fall too, because when you're a killer you can just wipe out the entire rest of the team and leave them for next to last. You can leave the worst guy in the lobby for last and just kill the pros, because you have about 3 to 4 minutes to spare. Maybe 2 if you're unlucky. The fun factor in killer gameplay kinda dwindled out on me, because when you face noobs, you aren't really learning anything. You aren't practicing something new. You aren't putting a lot of effort into it. Thus, wins don't feel deserved. But when you go against pro players, it becomes so annoying and tilting, so I don't know what to do anymore. It's a lose-lose situation. Either I face pros and, don't like the game at all, or I face new people or average players who die quickly and don't have any fun. Some people might say that, the game became stale just because I got good at it and started winning consistently. No, actually. I started winning right from the damn start. I am being very dead ass right now. My first killer round was a win. I do not know how. Maybe it's because I have like hundreds of hours in other asymmetrical games like Sonic the DxD The Disaster. But honestly, I have no clue. I don't remember myself being a noob in asymmetrical games. Maybe it's because it was so long ago. Maybe I'm just built different. I don't know, maybe I'm just corny as hell. If I play against bad players, it's unfun, but what if I play against the good players? The competitive scene. I really not want to do that. I probably would for a video, like I'm not gonna lie, I would want to try this for a video, but I understand that it won't be fun because most of the maps are banned, most of the survivors are banned, most of the things are just banned, like it's not fun, okay? It really isn't. I am assuming that it's not that fun because all the bans and the rules and stuff, especially like the 1v1 scenario, like 1v1s are really my weakness. I hate 1v1s, okay? And one last thing is that it really fuels my negative thoughts about myself. Because when I play killer, I'm obviously killing them, and you know, people don't like to die as much, you know. But one day it just got me wondering, how many days have I ruined? How many moods have I brought down? How many evenings were spent in tilt after me? How many rage quits I've caused? And it's not only when I'm killer, when I'm survivor too, I'm a big pain in the ass to kill. I'm gonna be very real. It's really difficult to kill me for the average player. So some killers rage quit when I'm the survivor. Sometimes I just shake it off, but other times I really think, is this what I wanted to do? Am I really turning into that type of person? In conclusion, I don't really know what to say. The video is more like a venting session rather than a rant, to be honest, but I try my best to just express myself. I don't know if there are any other people who share the same problem as me, but I really hope you can understand. Thank you for watching.